Thanks for checking us out at River Oaks Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. I'm Blake Helfman. I've got Jose Portillo with us today. We're so excited to show you our flagship model. It's been completely redone, the all-new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Today's the first day we've gotten the Jeep in, and we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for the Grand Cherokee model. As our flagship model, it got redone in 2021 with a 2 and 3 row, and now we're back with a refreshed model for 2026, and we're gonna be showing you a first look today and also a first test drive, which will be really cool. So after you check out the outside of the car, Jose and I will hop inside and we'll take you guys on a test drive to check out all the new features we're gonna talk about. So Jose, kick us off. What do you see here?
Yeah, so immediately you can tell that they redid the front end. We got a new grille, new bumper, new headlights, new fog lights, standard 20-inch wheels now on all limiteds. Something really small to kind of point out, but it is important. All of this right here on the 2025 and previous limiteds was not painted. Now everything here is going to be painted all throughout the sides, on the back wheels, and on the back bumper. Standard 20-inch wheels, turn signal mirrors, panoramic roof, keyless entry for all 4 doors, not just the front 2 or the driver's side. Have a look here on the inside. We have memory seats. We're gonna have power telescoping steering wheel, wireless charger, 12-inch screen, 10-inch cluster, panoramic roof, the heated and ventilated seats, second row heated seats, reclinable rear seats, and also you could also fold these down. So in case you guys ever buy a TV, a pit, anything big, any boxes, anything you guys have to move, you guys can toss back there. Power tailgate. That's gonna be another really big key feature too, so you don't have to slam this thing down or anything like that. Alpine system doesn't come standard. Kind of have a look here on all 5 generations of Jeeps. That's pretty cool. Small Easter eggs that Jeeps always does. Rear air conditioning. We have USB chargers back here. We're also gonna have a AC volt back there as well, so you can plug that in case you guys ever have anything to plug in there. That's really, really nice. You can also add a privacy cover back there, which we do sell in the parts department. So that's something you could always add in there. Programmable tailgate, that's really important for people that like to open these things in, pull into the garage. You don't want this thing to hit the garage door. You could always bring this down, press and hold this, hold it for a few seconds. It's gonna program it, it flashes, you're good to go. Every single time you open the tailgate from here forward, every single time it's gonna open up to this height. If not, you could always move it up and get it out of the way, program it again. It's gonna flash here in a second, and now we're programmed again to this height. So really, really nice stuff. These things do come pretty loaded. We can add tow hitches on here. We also do that, Tony, right from Aftermarket. You guys probably seen them in other videos. Super easy to get to. Even though there's nothing here, we can always add it. So that's really, really nice. Good segue into our aftermarket department. But we do everything here in-house, guys. So whatever it is you guys need, if this doesn't have it, we can add it. Blake, you want to kind of...
Yeah, no, I mean, you said a lot there. There's no doubt there's a ton of changes. I think you went over about 30 or 40 of them. I mean, my favorite from the look is definitely the trim on the wheel well of the Grand Cherokee. I mean, something for years that people have mentioned is that they'd love to see a less plastic look and more painted look on the Grand Cherokee. So take a look at that a little bit closer. So each of the fender wells now has painted side pieces all the way around, which is really, really nice. It may seem minor, but for us it's huge because it just looks so much nicer from the outside. You used to be able to only get that on certain models, and we would paint customers and do all sorts of fancy things. All the badging on this is blacked out. So what kind of model do we have here?
Yeah, so this here is going to be a Reserve. So Reserve, I think it's also with the black appearance package. So Reserve with the black appearance package, everything's going to be blacked out. Tires,
no chrome.
Yeah, no chrome at all. 20-inch wheels wrapped in Bridgestone tires. So great Cooper Bridgestone tires there.
And this one, and we didn't even talk about it yet, but let's pop the hood because we've got an all new engine. This is the next generation of 2.0 Hurricane Turbo 4 engine. You've got 324 horsepower packed in this thing. That's almost 30 to 40 horsepower more than the 6-cylinder, and this is a turbo 4-cylinder engine. So a lot to look forward to from the gas mileage, power standpoint. Quite a bit, and what is this? You start to see these on quite a few of them there. Look at that there. So it shows you 313. We're gonna have to look into that.
Postal code. Yeah,
it's gotta be the postal code maybe before they make these things. Kind of cool. That's the thing about Jeep. They'll drop little hints all over the vehicle for little...
For all the car guys out there, anybody that likes to tinker on their stuff, there's plenty of room to work on, on these things. I know a lot of people, that's like one of the key points for some people is they need room to be able to work on these things. Plenty of room in there, so that's good. And having the turbo is going to be more responsive, more acceleration, It's just
better torque.
Better torque. Yeah, it's a day and night responsiveness. So that's a huge upgrade.
Looks so
crash
good.
test, yeah, 5-star crash test ratings as well. That's something really important to point out too for both front, side crash. God forbid you guys need it, rollover crash. Everything's going to be overall 5-star crash tested. So super safe vehicle for you and your family. And these are going to be available in both 2-row and 3-row, and plenty of more trims to kind of pick up. This is going to be limited, but we do have trims like the Laredo, the Altitude X, whatever it is that you could think of, the Summit. I mean, whatever trim you could think of, any color, whether if you guys prefer the blacked out look or not. I mean, we have every single one of them. We can either place an order or just pick one of them. You know, we have a huge inventory. You guys could always pick one off the lot as well. So.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know either. Kind of a fun fact. So the grill was redesigned here for 26, but it has 7 different slots. Yeah. You know what the 7 slots represent?
Yeah, in the 7 continents that Jeep is available in.
That's right. Jeep can go anywhere in the world. And so on all of our Jeep products, they all have 7 slots in the grill. You'll notice it's been kind of compressed a little bit, a little more edged up, but nonetheless, really an impressive redesign, and super excited to be selling this vehicle. We've got a lot to look forward to. This is just our first one, day one, and we had to give you guys an exclusive sneak peek at it, and also a first test drive you'll be seeing here in just a second. Jose and I will hop in the vehicle and let you guys see firsthand what it's like to drive the 2026 Grand Cherokee. We've got a lot to talk about inside the vehicle, so why don't you guys hop on inside with us? Thanks for coming along with us to check out the all-new 2026 Grand Cherokee. Very excited for the refresh. Got a lot of new features on this vehicle. They've repackaged it, as you saw from the outside of the vehicle, and we're excited that you're coming on a test drive with us as well. So check this out. So the first thing I noticed when you get in the car is the start-stop button, or excuse me, the engine button has changed. So it's now right here, which is pretty cool. Take a look at that button. I've seen that now in the Dodge Charger as well, which is really unique. You know, a lot of spacing, which seems really nice here in the front. The first thing I noticed is the cluster. The cluster seems a lot bigger. It fits within the steering wheel a lot better. Almost the same shape as the whole of the steering wheel here. Got a very similar finish on the sides. But you know what really is unique here is the leather. What are we working with here, Jose?
Yeah, for this year we have Napa leather. That's going to be standard in all limiteds. This one here that we're sitting in today is a limited reserve. So we have a lot of goodies in here. We have things like the surround camera. Show you guys what that looks like. Surround camera here. That's what that looks like. Nice and clear.
So you have the 360 camera now.
Yeah, it's a 360 camera.
And this is 12.3 inches, which is totally different from the last one.
Yeah. Last year we had a 10-inch screen, so now we have a 12-inch screen. Now it's a 10-inch screen on the cluster. A part of the reserve package, we're going to have front sensors, a surround camera, power liftgate, Alpine sound system, which is going to be standard in the limiteds. I mean, pretty much all the bells and whistles that you can think of. Ventilated seats, panoramic roof, wireless charger, second row window shades. It's going to have everything in here.
A lot of bells and whistles. Look at this too. That's pretty cool.
And the digital rear view.
The digital rear view mirror. I like that option.
Super nice. A lot of people always ask me, like, when would I use that? Imagine if you have a full house in here, if you have a bunch of people in the back, or whether if you're moving some things around and you have a bunch of stuff in the back and you can't really see out the rear view mirror, that's whenever that really comes in handy. And it's easy to turn off just like that.
Oh wow, there you go. So you no longer have to look through the back to see through the window to see the cars behind you.
Exactly.
Gosh, really smooth engine here. So they changed the motor for 26, right?
Yep. Yeah, so we went from the 3.6 liter Pentastar, which is, I mean, that's an engine that we've been using forever. It's a great engine, but now we have the new re-engineered Hurricane 4. So the Hurricane 4, it sort of builds off of the same 2-liter design that we always had, but they were able to go in there and get more power out of it, more horsepower out of it, and an extra miles per gallon out of it. So a lot of good improvements. This right here just looks extremely sleek. It really reminds me a lot of like the Wagoneer S. And all this right here is really clean, man. Really clean. You can still close this up. We've got your wireless charger down there.
The lines are really nice. It feels like it opened up some spacing here.
Yeah, exactly.
Really clean lines, like you mentioned. Everything's nice and organized. You know, I like how we still have the buttons here as well. Everything's not just on the screen, so you can, you know, raise or lower the air conditioning level. And then let's walk them through some of these buttons as well.
So this is going to be all customizable. These are going to be pages. You could actually customize them, you know, depending on what it is that you need.
Oh, look at that, the pitch and roll.
Yeah, super easy. You got your media there. You got your Sirius XM. Got comfort right here. So everything that you can do here on the sides, you can do it from here. Really nice to have. Something really small that I think goes a long way is going to be the
Well, there's a lot of things that go a long way. I mean, there's so many features on this car that, you know, really set the tone for what's to expect on all of our product launches this year. You know, I really like on this model here, you've got air-conditioned seats, you've got heated seats on the Napa leather, which is really, really nice. And then on the Summit models, you get massaging seats and a few features like that, which is really cool. You can hook your cell phone up and go Uconnect, or you can do the Apple CarPlay, which I like as well. Can you set up Apple CarPlay on your car or on your phone?
Yeah.
And let's see what that looks like.
Yeah, so it's gonna be wireless on this one. Let me get my phone out really quick. Something that's really, really hard to kind of point out, you know, from video, you guys have to come in and see this in person, is gonna be the Napa leather seats, just because
So soft.
So soft. I mean, it's more plush, a lot of more cushioning on it. It's, like I said, it's really hard to kind of tell from the video, right? But from working here and being in and out of these things all day, every day, it's like, it's a day and night difference to where these are just much more comfortable. Just the last ones were great, but this is a big improvement from last year. And you can definitely tell from being in here, it's day and night.
Look how easy that was to connect your Apple CarPlay too.
Super
We haven't
easy.
really done the CarPlay connection for a lot of these, but look at that. I mean, you've got your phone, your music, your maps, text messages, radio, podcasts, audiobooks, your news, calendar. So I mean, you literally transport your iPhone onto the screen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of our followers that don't have this in their cars, so I mean, this is a huge game changer. And especially it keeps your hands on the steering wheel and allows you to not touch your cell phone while you're driving. You know, behind the steering wheel, it looks like a lot of safety and technology, which is cool. Over here, you're able to control the instrument cluster, which is great, answer phone calls, hang up phone calls, and then we also have some self-driving features. So we have adaptive cruise control, which is great. We have lane sense and change. So a lot of that now is on the steering wheel, which makes it really nice for self-driving. So I can go ahead and set the active driving. There we go. So right now, if you can see, it's green, okay? Hands off the wheel, and the car is driving within the confines of the lane at 20 miles an hour, or the speed up to 20 miles an hour, where that car is driving in front of us. So if I want to raise the speed up, I've just raised it up to 25, and you can feel the car pick up. So I'm going to go all the way to 45 miles an hour, but it's not going to let me get there because it measures the speed of the car in front of me. So the max speed I'm going is 29, even though I'm set to 44. This is great for traffic as well, because you can really slow down up to the speed of the car in front of you, which makes that really nice. I really like that feature. Love the Apple CarPlay. As you go through it, vehicle, we looked at surround view, the mirror dimmer, forward-facing camera. This is pretty cool. We now have a frontal camera, and so for those of you that enjoy, you know, looking at the front through the camera, you can have that. And there's also a button to clean it. So look at that. I just sprayed. It's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. There we go. And so you got all sorts of views all the way around the car. Look at that, all the way around the car, and then obviously the rear camera. And then you got settings where you can control a lot of that. I like apps as well, so tell us what we've got in here.
Yeah, so we're gonna have the off-road pages. Off-road pages is gonna show you everything from the dynamics, the gauges, the pitch and roll in case you're doing some heavy off-roading, and you need to see exactly where you're at.
Look at me turning and roll. Oh
Yeah,
wow, look at that.
Select terrain, you can mess with these, go to sport, go to snow, sand and mud, absolutely everything from there on the go. Really, really nice.
I can feel the car changing its drive.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. And it gives you all those metrics as well now.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that. Also too, if you know you're not a fan of like the self-driving feature, if you want to use just traditional cruise control, you definitely can. You have some paddle shifters here to go with that. Yeah, I mean, absolutely everything. Now this one's the 4x4 model, which the Jeep sort of advertises it as 4x4, even though it's all-wheel drive. And as long as you get one of those models, you're going to have drive modes. If you don't get that, if it's a 4x2, it's going to come without the drive mode. So that's kind of important to kind of point out. But for $2,000, I mean, it's sort of a no-brainer. You get all-wheel drive and you get drive modes for $2,000. So
really a great value, especially for that 4x4 feature. And then back here as well, you know, they no longer come with manuals, or you can get some sort of a manual, but the nice part is you can get all your tutorials here right on the Uconnect screen. It teaches you how to change all of the settings on here, save your sources, stations, widgets, all of your most popular questions that someone may have when leaving with a new car. So that's really cool. And then obviously you have your navigation system, and if you don't use the CarPlay system, you still get your traffic and travel features as well with the navigation system. Really a nice setup. I mean, they did such a good job with this Grand Cherokee. And as a flagship model for us, we'll carry this in the 2-row and the 3-row. We expect some new colors to come out as well. I know they've got a blue coming out, they've got a copper coming out, they've got They have a lot of new features coming out on some of the upper end trims as well. That'll be super exciting to show everybody. We really appreciate everybody watching today, taking a first test drive. This is the first day we got a 2026 Grand Cherokee in. Please stop by River Oaks Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. Ask for Jose, ask for Blake. We'd love to help you out, and we should be getting quite a few of these models in. Have a great day.